Box, it's Ellsbury. He'll be leading off the game. First pitch coming up. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. He deals, and it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. Oh, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
Hey, Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. He's hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big two right there. And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Base is empty, one out. That's just over the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. And Dustin Pedroia's down, no contact.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate. 269 average.
Every lineup needs a big power bat, and he is a guy that can change the game with one swing of the bat.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Now, Gary, talk about changing the game as a power hitter. Well, the key is looking for a pitch to hit. Patience at the plate, understanding that the first strike isn't necessarily the best strike you're going to see.
And he looks at a curveball then there, 1-1.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
Swing and a miss as he was well below that one. 1-2.
He's waiting for the fastball. He gets it, but he's just underneath it.
On the way. There's a smash towards the hole. Base hit. Nobody could catch up to it.
Well, 2 outs, you just want to put the ball in play so you don't go down 1, 2, 3. Give your pitcher a little bit more of a rest, and let's see if he can't get some more offense going.
So here's how Toronto will stack up defensively.
Well, they cover ground in the outfield. They cover ground in the infield, make every routine play, and really back up their pitching staff. A good quality defensive team.
And Kevin Youkilis to bat. A runner on first with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Lined up the middle. An amazing leaping catch. What a play. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And now we'll move on to the bottom of the first. And we've got Brad Penny out on the mound. He'll get the start for Boston. Steve, he's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
Well, if he can execute his pitches against this good lineup, he has the kind of stuff that can get the job done, but he's going to have to be on top of his game because they punish pitchers that make mistakes.
And Alex Rios up. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. No balls, one strike. Here's Penny. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that one is foul. And another foul ball.
A good piece of hitting right there, Gary. I mean, I got to tell you, the way he's battling right now, the pitch count going up for him right there.
And Alex Rios watching that one, and he's gone.
He just overpowers him with a fastball up and away right there. He didn't even think about swinging.
It's Hill at the plate. One out, nobody on. Penny gets set and delivers. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Penny. And so Hill retired.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
We'll take a look here and see where the Red Sox are positionally around the diamond.
Good, solid defensive club right here, Gary. And, you know, they're not the best in the world, but they certainly make the routine plays.
And it's Vernon Wells in the box now. Base is empty with 2 outs. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
Well, that's the big hook right there, and he had him way off balance, and awfully tough to center that pitch because it breaks so much from top to bottom in the strike zone.
And Vernon Wells goes down swinging. Strike 3. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And it's Mike Lowell now. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Holiday with the delivery. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
And he delivers. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Lowell now will just try and contact.
Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with slider. He struggles with it, and it's one of my better out pitches.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. And J.D. Drew up. 252 average. Base is empty with 1 away. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Drew not going to want to pull here. Drew looks at that one. Called third strike.
That's a great job of 0-2 of just committing to the strikeout. Pound the strike zone. Third pitch got him easily.
We're talking about wasting pitches, not that time. And Bay's batting. This is his 7th pro year. 2 outs and nobody on. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Holiday with the delivery. And it's 0-2. Bay will target that strike zone now, not let anything by.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. And it's time now to move to the bottom half of the second. Cleanup batter due up next. Bautista into the batter's box. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
Has him uppercutting that time, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looked overmatched on that fastball. He was way behind it.
Curveball, strike three called, out number one.
You know, sometimes in the bat could go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And Lynn's batting, hitting .263. A bat for Cito Gaston and a big part of this lineup. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
You know what? If I had to choose, I'll take the veterans just because they've been through the war and they have stuff to fall back on when they struggle, Gary, and he's clearly done that.
The pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. And certainly this kind of a veteran pitcher is the go-to guy when you need that win after a couple of losses.
Well, that's a great point. You know, that stopper, that guy in the rotation that, you know, keeps you out of the losing streaks.
And he changed up for the strikeout, 2 away.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strikeout, see you later.
Scott Rowland, great season, top 10 in RBIs. Base is empty and 2 down. Looking for something lower that time, and he misses strike 1. Strike 2, Rowland. He'll have some problems here, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
A line drive towards the hole, and there's the third out. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And Bard's in the box. He'll get things going here in the third. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. And it's Lowry batting. He's batting .221. One out, nobody on. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Lind with the catch. 2 down.
He had the outfield swung around to the right that time. He had a long way to go to run that one down.
And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. Base is empty with 2 outs. And he starts Ellsbury out. Here's a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Holliday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3 on Ellsbury. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And Michael Barrett up. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Now Bard sets up. That is a strike. Brad Penny takes the count to 0-2.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Here's the pitch. Strike 3 swung on by Barrett and missed.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And we're going to see Scudero here. Base is empty, 1 out. Swings high on that one, starts out with a strike. Hit in the air to left center. And Bay with the catch.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he settled in.
It's McDonald at the plate. He's a veteran. He brings veteran knowledge to this club. 2 outs, base is empty. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
That ball swung on and hit. Drew to field it. And that's out number 3. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. We're through 3 innings now. 2 hole to get things started next. And a look at the skipper, Terry Francona. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. And he steals often and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a broken bad line drive. And Hill pulls it in. And it's David Ortiz in the box now. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. 1 out, base is empty. This one's bounced foul. Strike two. Ortiz will have to be careful now.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
And Ortiz misses. Strike three.
Well, that's what you want, is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
And Kevin Youkilis to bat. Lined out last time up. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here today. I mean, 1 hit into the 4th inning, and obviously haven't scored any runs, so they're going to have to change their approach at the plate.
Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Here it comes. Good circle change that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Great deception on that changeup. The arm action looks just like the fastball. Throws it down to the way, but the hitter just lays off.
The 1-2 on its way. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. McDonald throws on to first in time to retire the side. No scoring here, ending this half inning. And we'll move now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And Rios is batting. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. Now the first pitch. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a bullet towards third. And Lowell with the catch.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
It's Hill at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. 1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
A good 4-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
Here's a swing. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And so Hill retired.
Look, Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
It's going to be Wells. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Penny. And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
Good late hard break on that curveball. That's awfully tough to hit, and he swings right over the top of it.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting. One-two
pitch coming. And Vernon Wells goes down swinging. Strike 3. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. You take a look at Cito Gaston. He's hoping for that offense to come alive sooner than later. And it's Mike Lowell at the plate. He's our first batter here in the 5th. Here's Lowell's first look. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only 1 runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Swung on, line softly behind second base. The dive and a spectacular play.
What a great snag right there to get the out. Tremendous athletic play.
And J.D. Drew up. 0 for 1 thus far. Nobody on base, 1 away. And he starts Drew out.
No balls.
And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
He delivers. Fouled off. The pitch. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Hill. And that'll retire Drew.
That's just textbook defense right there, Gary. The ball's fielded by the second baseman. Gets the easy out at first.
And here's Jason Bay. Struck out swinging last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. Bay gets set. Here's the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holliday. 0-1. Good eye by Jason Bay. It'll even the count up. Here's the 1-1. Started to go around, but a called strike. 1-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Rios. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. 5th inning baseball underway, and we go to the home half. Bautista into the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
That is a strike. Brad Penny takes the count to 0-2.
As a hitter, when you get out in front, your swing breaks down, and when you get a breaking ball like this, you have no chance to make contact.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away. Well, if there's a pitcher going to drive, that may have been the one. He just didn't hit it.
Well, most big league hitters like that ball up in the zone to drive it, but it was just up a little bit too high, and he couldn't catch up.
And Lynn's batting. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. 1 out. Base is empty. And here's the first one. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, he realized this ball was by him, so he tries to open up his swing, and he swings right underneath it.
Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway, 0-2. Now Bard positions himself. Hit softly out toward shallow center. And Lind is retired. 2 away.
It looked like he was on it, but he just didn't quite center it. Just ends up being a soft liner to the shortstop.
And it's Scott Rowland at the plate. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. 2 outs and nobody on. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 6th coming up here on 2K Sports. And the dugout shot of Terry Francona. And you kind of sense that desperation for offense right now. You got to get this club on the board. He's got the confidence in his pitching. And Bard's in the box. He's in his 8th year. First pitch to him. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part.
That one's drilled to short, and the dive, he's up with it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Great play made. Boy, middle of the infield, you love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
And it's Lowry batting. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holliday. 0-1.
Takes an awfully big swing at that curveball, just screwing himself right into the ground.
Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed. 0-2. He deals. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Well, he sits him down in just 3 pitches. Let's take a look at the replay.
Quickly, 1, 2, 3, and he's gone.
That was excellent pitch selection on his part.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. And he starts Ellsbury out. Takes one up and away for strike 1.
Well, Gary, his great speed comes into play offensively in a lot of different ways. And, the infield going to have to play more shallow because of that speed.
Oh, 0-1. Holliday kicks and delivers. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
But Gary, the reason the infield, as I'm talking about, has to move in a couple steps is because they know that if they play normal depth or deep and they have to move to their right or left, they're not going to have a chance to be able to make a play at first base with them. Line towards second. On that one, eats him up.
But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. That's going to do it here in the 6th inning. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Gary, he's bringing it today, no question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And here's Michael Barrett. 0 for 1 thus far. Penny gets set and delivers. Grounder to Lowell. The dive, he's got it. From his knees, he got him. What a play. Steve, here we go. This is a terrific stop at the hot corner.
Well, the ball's hit sharply, but he's able to get his glove on it and then scramble to his feet, quickly set those feet and fire a strike across the field.
And we're going to see Scudero here. Last time up, flew out. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Penny.
1-1.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Tried to crowd him with that fastball on the inside part of the plate just to tie him up. Hitter lays off.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2.
Well, he goes to the breaking ball and pulls the string on it. Hit him way out in front.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Now, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. It's McDonald at the plate. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
It's that breaker through in the second pitch to him. Strike 2. Struck him out. He retires the side. And now through 6 innings, this masterful performance continues.
Gary's putting on a great show. No question about it. What a fine job he's doing on the mound.
So they can't make any noise here. And through 6 innings now, they remain without a hit. On to the 7th inning we go. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. And if you're just coming on board, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. We've got Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Dustin Pedroia up. He'll start things off here in the 7th. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. And that's a hit. Wells to field. Hill. And that sets down Pedroia. That's 1 down. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence. He's just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands.
Base is empty with 1 away. Holiday with the delivery. And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled off. Rings him up. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the third time and the fourth time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
Steve, after he caught him looking, let's check in with our 2K Sports pitch tracker to see how he's doing.
And you take a look at it, the movement on his pitches is bringing the ball up and into the left-handed hitters. A lot of guys have a hole right there, and that's allowing him to be successful.
And here's Kevin Youkilis. He bounced out his last time. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, this guy has some great late-breaking sink on his fastball. It's his out pitch.
And Barrett spotting the pitch. There's a ground ball. Ends up foul. Even though the hitters know it's coming, Steve, that out pitch you're talking about, with that movement, it's tough to get under it.
Well, that's the issue. The sinker down in the zone. Hitters tend to swing over the top of the ball or top the ball directly into the ground.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Crunched that one deep to right field, way back. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And Steve, he has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
7th inning up the stretch in Toronto. Top of the lineup coming up. Cito Gaston, a look on camera. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And Alex Rios up. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. And he starts Rios out. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Well, I don't know about you, Gary, but when I look up the board under that H column, the hits column, I see a big goose egg there. So clearly we're getting into exciting territory right now.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect.
Well, it looks like he's on it. He's got a read for it. His timing's right, but he just swings underneath it.
Struck him out, and there's one away here in the 7th inning, and still they are looking for their first hit.
A lot of time left. Still chances for the offense to break this thing up. We're going to have to wait and see what happens.
Every pitch it gets a little tighter. It's Hill at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty, 1 out. The first pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Penny. Has him uppercutting that time, and it's 0-2.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
And he lays off that one outside, 1-2. Splitter very tough to lay off, but it's 2-2.
That's where you want the split finger pitch to go. You start it at the bottom of the strike zone and have it fall out, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off.
Oh, some debate going to go on here. Did he check his swing in time, Steve? No, he did not. Wow, close call, Steve. I'm not sure everyone saw it that way. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. Folks, still on that board under hits. A big goose egg.
Now, he's been pitching a strong game so far, but how far can he go, Gary?
Vernon Wells at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty and 2 down. And Wells settles in, first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. Lowry throws to first, side is retired. Through 7 innings, he has not allowed a hit.
Let me tell you, it's never bad for your career to have your name alongside Nolan Ryan or Randy Johnson.
Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And it's Mike Lowell at the plate. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. Here's Lowell's first look. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the opponent. A single here with nobody outs put some pressure on this defense now.
Batting is J.D. Drew. Runner on first base, nobody out. And he starts Drew out. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one. And they're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if you can't wait them out, force them to throw more pitches, or get them out of the ball game.
The diving stop, and he's up with it. From his knees, got him. What a throw. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on a show out there right now, Gary.
Now Jason Bay. 1 down, runner at first. Bay gets set. Here's the first pitch. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. And that swung on and hit. Rios, 2 retired here. And you got to be thinking ahead just a little bit. He doesn't look like he's getting tired, and still a shutout.
Well, at this point, adrenaline just takes over. He's focused, determined. He's ignoring any fatigue.
And Bard's in the box. Grounded out his last time through. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch to him. This is in the air, straight away left. And it's through. That's a base hit.
The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. They shifted to the left. He hit it to the left. The plan just didn't work this time. Well, time to shine right here. A chance to be a hero, Gary.
Got to get the bat on this one now. You're in a tie ball game. You get opportunities with runners on. Got to connect.
Gary, they're looking for that key 2-out RBI, but he's got to have patience, wait for a good pitch, and when he gets it, he's got to deliver.
0-1. Holiday kicks and delivers. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, 0-2. He likes to start the ball in the zone and then break that curveball out of the zone. You better be ready for it and have some patience.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Oh, Hill on top of that one. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Now, Blue Jays, home half of the 8th inning. make a defensive change.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Bautista into the batter's box. And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
I think the hitter's going to be looking for that powerful four-seam fastball today. The problem is, even when you look for it, if it's located properly, it's tough to hit.
He delivers. Good hard splitter that time. In control, 0-2. That four-seamer's a nasty pitch that he's got, Steve. You might want to start swinging a little early on it.
Well, that's exactly it. They're going to have to speed up their approach, and if he can use an off-speed pitch, he could be devastating.
And that's swung on and hit. Bay's going to play it. One away. And the countdown continues. Hold your hand up, folks. That's 5 outs away from this piece of history.
Gary, I like his chances. He's got everything working. I think he can get it done.
Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1. A line drive toward short. Out number 2. Now he is just 4 outs away from a piece of baseball immortality.
Oh, that's just solid pitching. He's got everything working for him now.
And it's Scott Rowland in the box now. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Penny gets set and delivers. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take as soon as it came out of his hand. Just can't handle that fastball up and away.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And Bay makes it happen. What a play. He's going to go back to the dugout. He is 3 outs away from a perfect game.
And watch, Gary, when he gets back in the dugout, everybody's going to leave him alone. They're not going to talk to him or say anything. They want to keep him in the zone.
8 innings in the book. On to the 9th. Here you take a look at highly respected manager Terry Francona. And at this point, every move is critical. He hasn't got any margin for error. And in the batter's box, it's Ellsbury. He's hitless thus far. Here's the first pitch. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, he's dazzled them out on the mound here in this one. He shut them down, keeping them off the board. Only 3 runners left on base, and they really haven't even challenged the defense.
And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect. Swing and a shot to third. And that'll retire Ellsbury. Oh my gosh, there's another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Now, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
One out, nobody on. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And the catch by Rios. This pitcher's duel is going to continue.
Now, right now, he's just concentrating on getting them out one batter at a time. Then he'll turn it back over to his offense and hope they can put some runs on the board.
2 outs and nobody on. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. Ortiz will have to be careful now.
A strike or no strike, he's asking for trouble up there.
Struck him out, and this shutout continues.
Now, sooner or later, somebody's going to have their day spoiled here, Gary. Just a great pitcher's duel in this one. You hate to see someone come out on the short end.
And we will go on. They still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. Taking a look, Cito Gaston. He's been here before. You talk about pitching duel. He knows at some point this stalemate's going to turn. He wants to make sure it's his club that does it. Barrett at the plate. They're trying to get things going here. Home half of the 9th inning. You can feel that crowd rallying behind him right now. Now the first pitch. And Penny gets him swinging. That'll be a strike.
He has to pick up the ball out of the pitcher's hand a little bit earlier if he's going to have any chance of catching up with his fastball.
He delivers. And with 2 strikes on him now, Michael Barrett, who does K, doesn't want to do it again.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
Here's the pitch. Strikes out. Oh my gosh. There's another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Now, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
And we're going to see Scudero here. Struck out swinging last time. 1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch. And Penny gets him swinging. That'll be a strike. Hit in the air to left center. And he puts that one away for number 2. This pitcher's duel is going to continue.
Now, Gary, he's just focused on finishing this inning off without any mistakes. Then it's up to his offense to make something happen.
It's McDonald at the plate. Took a called 3rd strike in his last time up. 2 outs, bases empty. And here's the first one. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
That is a strike. Brad Penny takes the count to 0-2.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyways.
Strike him out. Oh my gosh, this perfect game is going to continue.
Well, he's got to be getting tired, Gary, but I don't think he can take a guy out who's brought you this far and is this close to a perfect game. You've got to let him go for it.
And he's still got to go on. And a look at the skipper, Terry Francona. This is where you hope you have that lineup inspired enough to get the offense you need and get the club back in it.
A showdown right here. Kevin Youkilis, the guy you want at the plate, one of the most intense hitters in the game.
Top half of this extra inning with a batter who could be the go-ahead and maybe the winning run.
Now this is going to be an all-out war right here, Gary. Both guys going to bring their best stuff.
And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, he gets a big breaker up in the zone and away. Gets away with one right there, but next time look for him to try to bury it in the dirt.
Strike two, no balls, 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though.
Well, against this guy in this situation, Gary, you've got to go with the changeup.
He deals. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Swung and a ground ball to third. And that one goes foul. And 2 down. 1 more to go in this inning.
Right now he's just concentrating on getting them out one batter at a time. Then he'll turn it back over to his offense and hope they can put some runs on the board. He got a pitch down in the zone where he wanted, but it was a hittable pitch. Looks like the hitter was just looking for something else.
And you got to believe the rest of the guys in the lineup are going to be thinking, I may get a chance to drive one of those pitches. And it's Mark Kotsay in the box now. And Holliday's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Changing speeds is the name of the game. With a deceptive delivery like that and the change of speeds, this guy's tough to hit.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss by Kotsay. Count knotted up. Here's the 1-1.
1-2.
He baffled him with a curveball, 1-2.
Well, that curveball was hittable. It was right there, but he just swings under it.
On the way. Got him. Oh, what a performance from the mound today, Steve.
Now, that may be all for him today. He's got to be exhausted. You can't ask for anything more.
They continue to be whitewashed, so it'll be up to their staff to do the same. Halfway through 10 here, and it's on to the home half. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
As an athlete, you live for moments like this, Gary.
Bottom half, extra inning. Potential go-ahead run standing at the plate.
Now, Gary, both guys know a walk-off homer wins it. The fans want it to end.
Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
Line drive fouled off towards first. And Penny can't get him to swing at that pitch down low. And he struck him out. This is unbelievable. Rarely do you see a scoreless tie like this.
Now, Gary, he's been phenomenal out there on the mound. What a game. It's not often these days when you get this deep in the game and still no one's been able to get one through. You know, Gary, we'll take a look at how he's stacking up against the right-hand hitters today. We take a look at the 2K Sports pitch track.
What you're seeing there, Steve, is a pretty good assortment of pitches. Nobody on base, one away. First pitch.
Strike.
And Penny gets it by him. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And he delivers.
No ball.
Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. And there we go, the winning run on base.
Well, there it finally is, the first hit of the ball game for them. Tell you what, it's one of the best pitching performances I've ever seen.
Is going to come into the ball game now and run.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Now here's Vernon Wells. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with one out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
Here's the 0-1 from Sato. And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
Well, he guessed right. It looked to me like he was on this pitch, Gary, but he swings just under it.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. Bautista into the batter's box. Last time up, flew out. One out with runners at first and second. Here's the first one. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That's two gone.
Well, that's a huge out right there. Now with two down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied. Got a lot riding on Adam Lynn's bat right here. You can see he's determined to go up there and battle. Let's see who wins this battle.
At the belt, Sato kicks and throws. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Lynn. He scores. Umpire calls him safe ahead of the play. That run just did it. This game is over.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
We've got a moment here. Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiok are standing by in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Hardball Central is proud to present our Pepsi Clutch performer. He pitched shutout ball in this one, and Steve, what a performance from such a talented ball player.
And this is the Roy Halladay we expected to see out on the mound today, Jeannie. He had excellent control of all four of his pitches, and he really put on a Cy Young caliber performance today.
And that's going to do it for Hardball Central tonight. Back to the booth. Gary?
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today, the good stuff and location to shut down the opponent.
This has been a presentation of 2K Sports. For Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne.